Alright guys, and welcome to a very special treat of a video. Yes, we're going to talk about the brand new Mega Evolutions coming to Pokémon Legends Z-A. Now I know you guys may be wondering, how do you know this is serious, how do you know these are facts? I don't. So, of course, take this all with a grain of salt. You know, these things could be true, these things could be false, and don't be led astray. But these leakers are pretty valid, they have some accolades, they have some feats. So, take this information how you will. So this is a warning, for anyone that does not want to get spoiled, because these are some crazy picks. If you don't want to get spoiled, leave the video now. I'm going to give you a 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, boom, here we go. Yes, as you can see, we have everything you could want and hope to see. Yes, every single Mega Evolution. We're gonna start with, Clefable is the first one. This is 23 according to leakers of 27. So this is 23 of 27. Apparently there are 27 brand new Mega Evolutions, and these are 23 of them. Of course, we have Mega Clefable. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. I don't know. Something about Mega Clefable just, kind of made me sick. But we have Mega Clefable. This thing is going to be an absolute demon. I'm already predicting this thing is going to be an absolute demon. Who knows exactly what Mega Clefable could do? Its support utility options will be insane. I'm gonna assume more bulk, more annoyingness, and no idea on what maybe a dual type could be. Imagine if it was like Fairy Ghost and it went back to its Gengar roots. What if it like confirmed that theory that like Gengar is like a night version of Clefable or whatever, right? And it was like something where it was like an actual, and it turns Clefable into like an attacker or a mixed mon. I don't know. It's probably going to be just defensive, pure fairy, super annoying. I don't know. It never dies. That's what I'm assuming. Victory Bell, necessary Mega. I don't know if you guys are with me, but necessary Mega. Victory Bell needed a Mega. Like this thing is an absolute, like what is that? What is this? I want it to become some weird ass like banana forest Pokemon, and it's like a huge demonic banana. That would be awesome. Mega Starmie, bruh. Everybody get ready for the fastest mon ever. I'm going to assume right now it's just a random prediction. Obviously, all this is speculation and prediction. It's the fun part of the Pokemon League season. Speculating and predicting on what things could be. Mega Starmie, I'm calling it right now, is going to be top 5 fastest mons, or at least Mega Pokemon ever. I don't know why, but I feel like they're going to go for some like concept where it's like a super flying disc, and it's like, I think it's gonna remain the type it is now, but yeah, I don't know. That's just something in my head. Now this, look at my boy. Look at my boy. He's literally, look at the logo down here. Yeah, this is like the mascot of my channel. But my boy is getting a Mega Evolution. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. My boy is getting a Mega Evolution. If you go back through the lore of Poke Ranch, the lore of my channel, one of the first pieces of content I ever made was asking for Dragonite to get a Mega in Legends Z-A, and I think it's happening, boys. I think it's happening. I can already assume Water Dragon, right? That's what I'm thinking, or Fairy Dragon. Either Water Dragon or Fairy Dragon, and it's going to revert back to its serpentine, like, dragon style. Kind of like Shenron, back to the Dragonair, all blue body. It will remain, a dragon, of course. It'll have wings and stuff. It'll be like that serpentine Shenron type of dragon. That would be peak, but they could also go for just the over-the-top looking Dragonite, kind of like the way Garchomp went, kind of the way Salamence went, where it's just like a crazy over-designed Dragonite. I'd be fine with either, but I would really love if the fan designs of Dragonite reverting back to its original form would become true. Now, of course, we have Meganium getting a Mega. Absolutely necessary. We already know Chikorita is learning Dazzling Gleam based on that one part in the trailer, so Mega Meganium is kind of a no-brainer. Mega Feraligatr. Oh yeah, by the way, Mega Meganium's probably going to be Grass Fairy. Who would have thought? But Mega Feraligatr. Now this one I'm going to call it is Water Dark. I think it's going to be an evil-looking dragon, dinosaur-looking thing. But like, not dragon type, but it's going to be Water Dark. I don't know, it just looks like it might become a dark type. I think it's going to be super strong attack-wise. It won't be that fast, but I think its attack stat is going up, and it's going to get some crazy ability. All these Megas, by the way, we know nothing about abilities yet. I wouldn't be surprised if they get some brand new, significantly broken abilities made just for them. Mega Frostlass. Now, this is a pick that I didn't expect. I'm going to be honest, I didn't even hear people talk about Mega Frostlass ever, or ever wanting a Mega Frostlass, but you know what? It's here. And I'll take it, it's a very, I did make a short on this Pokemon. I love this Pokemon's lore. I want it to be some creepy, mistress looking Pokemon. Like, like how the Dex entries describe it. That'd be sick. I don't know why Emboar isn't with his fellow starters here, but we are getting Mega Emboar as well. I'm expecting a strong samurai. I think he might keep his typing, hot take. I think Emboar might actually remain the fire fighting as it is now. That's just a hot take. I don't know if you guys would like that, but I think he's going to be a strong sumo wrestler, even fatter than he is now, just like a super fat version of Emboar, That'd be awesome. Mega Excadrill. Bro, this guy's going to wreak havoc. I want him to be really fast too. I want his entire concept to be drilling underneath the ground, coming up and demolishing its opponent. That's what I'd love to see from a Mega Excadrill. Mega Scolipede, that's going to be cinema. For dual typings for Scolipede, I have no idea. Also, those watching the video, comment down below on your speculations for each Mega. Comment down below which types you might think it is, what stats you might get, what stats you want to get increased, sorry, I can't even speak, I'm so excited. But, comment down below what, secondary types you might think they get, or abilities, I said abilities twice, this is crazy. Anyways, Mega Scrafty, or Scraggy, or Scraftum, what is this? Is Scrafty, right? Yeah, Mega Scrafty. Now this would be insane. I want him to pull his pants up. Guys, do you agree with me? I want him to pull his pants up for his Mega. That'd be awesome. But anyways, Mega Chandelure, that's going to be peak. This mon always needed a little bit extra to me. And I think it's going to be one of the craziest special attackers in the game. Give it a crazy ability. That's what I love to see. Now, we're going to get the original starters. Chesnaught, Delphox, and Greninja, they will all be getting their own Mega Evolutions. It's very exciting. I already predict Mega Greninja is going to be one of the most broken, egregious Megas ever conceived. Ever. Mega Delphox needed an upgrade to this design. I came around on Delphox's design. I do like it quite a bit now, but it always needed a little bit more. Dual wield or something, create a big hat, go crazy with the witch aesthetic. I want to see something crazy. But Chesnaught, I love Chesnaught, and this is a chance for people, that I kind of don't like Chesnaught, they kind of fell off the Chespin line. You can reel them all back in with an amazing Mega. I cannot wait to see Mega Chesnaught. How about we make them Grass Fairy? Actually, wait, no, I'm getting sick of that. But I do want something crazy. What would be a fun secondary type for a Mega Chesnaught? Comment down below. Or maybe he just stays the original type that he is now. I don't really know. Mega Pyroar, low-key a no-brainer. I'm not gonna lie, this one was always a no-brainer to me. I don't know. It just was. It's a no-brainer. Why? It's just a no-brainer to me. I don't know why. But Pyroar always needed a little bit of extra swag because I think it's a forgotten 6th gen Pokemon. So I'm glad that it's getting the swag it so deserves. Mega Dragalge. Dragalge's already one of my favorite Pokemon, period, based off design alone. So a Mega that's actually a really good Pokemon. I know Dragalge may be decent in Draft. Draft is a very exciting, format that, people love to play. But Dragalge just, as a Mega would be insane. Now, I know the next one is going to really freak some of you out. Boom. Yes, we're getting Mega AZ's Floette, specifically AZ's Floette. So no Florges? Yeah, I don't know. Comment down below how you feel about that. But I'm up for it. Honestly, I'm all up for it. We haven't even had it officially released yet, and it's getting a Mega. I'm assuming this thing's going to be broken. No idea how it's going to play typings, anything like that, but I'm assuming it will be an extremely broken Mega. The next one will also surprise you. Mega Bernice, bro. I forgot all about bro, I'm not gonna lie, because his design is ugly. He's so ugly. But they really have a chance to save him and make him popular with a Mega. I don't really even have much to say about bro, honestly. The next one we knew about, boom, Zygarde. Yes, Zygarde is obviously getting a Mega. He's the poster child. He's getting a Mega. He's the box art legendary. But, I just can't imagine something that is more insane than complete form Zygarde. My brain can't even function to understand what that would look like, honestly. Anyways, next we have some really interesting picks. Grandpa. Yes, we're getting a Mega Grandpa, the Grandpa Dragon himself. I think it was necessary. I think it was needed. No idea what it's going to look like. But the next one, I cannot wait to see the design of. Boom, Mega Phalanx. Now tell me down below, wouldn't it be so sweet if the Mega was the Phalanx brothers combining into a Megatron? That would be peak, and I need to see it, alright? I need to see it. You know, and the last one is another one that we knew about from the Terra leak. It is Zeraora. Zeraora will be the last Mega in this list. You know, I guess, I don't know. But here we go. There are still 4 Megas that we don't know about, by the way. There are still 4 Megas that are missing. But this is the list of Pokemon confirmed by some credible leakers that will be coming in Pokémon Legends Z-A. Now comment down below which one you guys are most excited for. Comment down below your theories for designs, for types, abilities, everything. I want the comment section to go wild with theories. Anyways, comment down below and let me know. I'm out. Love you guys. Like and sub. Let's go.